What's up, guys? Welcome back. So this week I didn't really have anything to talk about, so I posted a status on Facebook in order to get some questions from you guys, and now I'm going to answer them as quickly as possible. We have about like 100 questions, so I'm just going to go through as quickly as possible, try to get as many done. If I don't answer your questions, sorry, I guess. Cool. All right. Oh, by the way, my camera is like set up on a stack of books, so it may shake when I move my... I'm so lazy. Jeez. Anyway, is this recording? Okay. I have audio recording. Last time we did expose, I did like 3 takes, and I didn't realize that I didn't run the audio until I was ready to edit it. And then I had to do it again. So, let me go grab a drink real fast. Alright, yeah. So anyway, this might be a little bit long. I'm sure actually I'll edit it down a little bit for expose, but you may be watching the extended version on a video by itself. Sit back, relax, grab a drink like I just did, and we'll get to these questions. Alright. First question from Brandon. First experience with cards, whether magic or flourishing? Neither. My first experience was with card games. Played a lot with my family. Why so cool? I don't know. I guess that's a question for God. Or Allah. Or Buddha. Or whatever you believe in. I don't know. Do you have any plans of releasing another Cardistry DVD? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not exactly sure. I am working on new flourishes, but it might not be a DVD. Maybe I won't even release it at all, so I'm not really sure yet. But it would be kind of cool. I'd like to have another project out. Same guy asks, do you have any plans of creating your own deck? No plans whatsoever right now. I'm not really interested in having my own deck. I just don't really see the point of having your own deck. I'm happy to help out with Theory 11 and any design jobs they might have here and there. They do an excellent job, so I just let them do the deck creating. I don't really want a deck, so... Avengers or Justice League? Why? Dude, this guy keeps asking me like so many questions, but I just keep answering them. Avengers or Justice League? I'm not really familiar with either. I did see the Avengers when it came out, and I sort of liked it when I first saw it. But now looking back, I just don't really like that movie at all. Like, it's just objectively bad. I just don't know why it got decent reviews. It's thinly written. The characters are just blah. They have no struggle. They can just do whatever they want, and they always succeed. And it's just, I really enjoy that in a movie. The struggle, the characters when they can't do something and they have to overcome. So yeah. So my answer would be neither of them. What is your latest flourish? Mind showing it? Maybe. Let me try. Working on something here. And I don't really know what to do at the end. Something like that. Something I'm working on. Probably shouldn't have shown that, but oh well. You never know what you're gonna get in one of these interviews. Still in focus? Okay. What's the best flourishes to get started with? I don't know of any particular flourishes, but Genesis V1 is a really great DVD for beginners. Also, Cardistry 101 on our site. You can download it. Go check it out. So those are 2 suggestions. When is the Flourishing DVD with Dimitri coming out? We've been waiting for ages. It's been about 9 months, so I hardly call that ages, but yeah, it has been a long time, I do admit. I was actually going to talk about this. We released some bloopers if you remember, like a couple of exposés ago, like maybe in May or April, and we were planning on releasing it then, like we were getting ready for the release, and a little bit later, like the drive crashed with all of the footage on it. And that was actually the first time we'd ever had a drive crash like that, so it was not a good experience. It took a long time to find somebody who could retrieve all of our files and get them back to us safe and sound, which it has happened, and we are working on it once again. I've been working on it this week, so it should be the next project that we come out with. At least I hope, so we will see. How did you get into flourishing? Somebody at Magic Shop. I actually used to do magic for a couple of years. Did some card flourishes and recommended me to a site, and I started learning them through the Bucks, I believe. Long time ago in a galaxy far away. What is your favorite finger and why? It is my left pointer finger, so that I can poke your screen like this. So there. Will you come to Vietnam with AJ for a lecture? No, I will not. No, because like if I go anywhere out of the country, it's going to be Switzerland. It's definitely on my list, so I will not even consider coming to Vietnam before I hit up Switzerland. So the answer is no. Favorite deck? Wait, where? Okay. There's two sets of questions. I was kind of confused at first. I posted a status on mine and posted a status on Theory 11. So, favorite deck is out of print would be Absolute. They printed not too many, but they're out of print now. They feel really interesting for flourishing, at least. Some people say they feel kind of crappy, but I really like those. Favorite in-print deck would probably be Monarchs. How did you find Theory 11? How did you find Theory 11? And why did you accept you? They probably meant to say, why did they accept you? I have been involved with Theory 11 for about over 2 years. But I've known about Theory 11 since its launch. If you recall, there was a site called What is Theory 11, which had a bunch of teaser videos before the site launched, and I was really interested in them. And so I've been part of Theory 11 for a long time. And so why did they accept me? I don't know. Maybe because I'm awesome. I don't know. Will you be able to answer all these questions? Probably not. How old are you? I am 22. Getting old. I am gonna love this episode of Expose. I think it should be pretty interesting, but by now I'm already at 10 minutes, so you're probably watching the extended interview. I shouldn't say interview, this is more of a Q&A, because the questions are not all about me. Why am I whistling? Do you like marshmallows? I do like marshmallows, but I hardly ever eat them. Casey asks, what has been your favorite part of working with Theory 11 so far? Probably working with movie industries, movie studios, basically just, I love film. And it's been fun. Our deck of Monarchs was in Now You See Me all throughout, and it was cool working with them. So I hope we can do a lot more of that. What is your favorite part about working with Theory 11? Wait a second. Okay, sorry. The question was, what has been your favorite part about working with Theory 11 so far? What are you looking forward to? I think what I'm looking forward to is working more with the movie industry. My favorite part, however, is working with new artists all the time. Get to meet a lot of cool people. And some people that are not so cool. What do you think about Indonesian card artists? I think they're awesome. Very, very cool. Boxers, briefs, or silk into appearing cane? Definitely boxers, because that's what I'm wearing right now. What's your opinion on Cardistry's current styles? Do you feel closer to in terms of types of cardistry? Also, what's your favorite artists or songs listen to while creating? Well, first of all, before learning cardistry, learn English. I am a huge advocate of English and grammar. So yeah, it's a pet peeve. I would not go as far as to say I'm a grammar Nazi, but it's very important. I make mistakes myself, so I shouldn't even be talking. Current styles of cardistry, I don't really keep up with cardistry that much. I see a video here and there, but I kind of alienate myself from the scene because it's easier to come up with new stuff if you're not influenced by everybody all the time. At least I feel. It's a lot easier to rehash things when you're always watching other people's materials. But like, have you ever, it's like bringing somebody in who's not part of whatever is going on, and they have like a fresh outlook, a fresh perspective. I kind of try to shoot for that, so I don't really keep up with stuff. As far as favorite artists or songs, I cut a video to a band called Red. I also like Muse. Usher's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. So go check those out. Let's see here. What if you ran out of flourishes? What you will do to get new flourish other than self-creating? I think what he's asking is, if I can't create anything new, where am I going to get new flourishes? Obviously from other people, because I do a lot of stuff from like Dan and Dave, from Kevin Ho, Chris Webber. So I do a lot of other stuff besides my own flourishes. So I'll just rely on them. What were your old jobs? Before this, I worked for a marketing company doing video stuff. That was pretty fun. And was in retail and the food industry before that. Just mediocre jobs. So this is by far the coolest job I've ever had. So what Andre asks, what does your daily morning routine look like? It starts with coffee and it ends with coffee. So that is my morning routine. Yeah. Is the Monarch deck your favorite deck of cards? In print, yes, it is. Somebody asks, have you watched Sherlock? I have not. I actually downloaded like the first episode meaning to watch it, but I've heard from Zach and Kristen that is the bomb, so I really need to sit down and watch that. I just haven't had time. Do you guys recommend it? I've heard it's good. I actually did watch House of Cards. It's a political drama, and that was freaking amazing. So good. If you haven't watched it, go watch it right now. Just stop this Q&A and go watch it. Think, where do you find your inspiration for creating a new flourish? I get inspired by movies, by fashion, and by music. So yeah. Let's move on to the Theory 11 questions. I posted 2 statuses and I will move on to the other one. And we're already running 16 minutes, so I'll try to get through these pretty fast. I keep running into questions that have already been asked over and over again, like what's your favorite deck and stuff, so I'll try to skip those. Are there any new decks coming to Theory 11 anytime soon? I think I just spit. No. Yes, of course there are. We're always working on new decks. We have one in the process right now, and it's looking really, really cool. Can't tell you what it is or when it's coming out, but it's pretty awesome so far. So, what is your favorite product on Theory 11, other than your own, of course? Well, that's just not fair because mine is the best. So, I'm not even going to answer that. No, I'm just kidding. Favorite product on Theory 11 would probably be Regeneration by Blake Voigt. It is, there's like no downfall to that trick. It is an amazing trick. Everybody loves it who sees it, and it's really solid, it's clean. There's just nothing bad about that effect. So if you haven't bought it, go check it out. This is bouncing again. Go check it out, go buy it. There's really no reason not to buy it. Even if you think it's like slightly expensive, trust me, it's worth it. It really is. Plus they're all handmade gimmicks, so can't go wrong with that. Do you perform magic in addition to flourishes? No, I did perform magic though before flourishing. I just gave it up. I lost interest in it. Will you meet up with me? Probably not. Unless it's in the context of like a magic convention. But I'm usually really busy, and so whenever I'm going to hang out with somebody and I have time to, it's usually going to be my close friends. Unfortunately, I would like to meet all of you guys. And if you guys have, I get a lot of different messages from people, so if I haven't responded to you, you're not alone. There are a lot of people who contact me, and I'm just really busy. I know that's no excuse, but it's the best I got. Tips on hard flourishes, keep practicing. What Theory 11 project was the most fun to make? I would say Regeneration by Blake Voigt. We got to go up and down the strip in 110 degree weather. It wasn't 110 degrees, it was like 100 degrees. Performed to random people, and got some really good reactions, as you can see from the trailer. That was just a lot of fun, and Blake is a really cool guy, so I think that was like the funnest project I've ever done before. Michael, do you manicure your hands to enhance your flourishing style? Why, yes, I do. You should try it sometime. No, I really don't. I've never actually gotten a manicure or a pedicure, but I've heard it feels really good, so maybe I should give it a shot. Who would win an arm wrestling competition, Superman or Hulk? I don't really like Hulk, so I'd say Superman. What is the story behind the Theory 11 logo? That's a good question. I actually have never thought of that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I believe you're talking about the current logo, and I believe the current logo is derivative of the first logo, which is just 2 ones, so maybe that's where it came from. What's your favorite magician? Probably Wayne Houchin. He has some great effects, and he is a very good performer. Why Theory 11 never answer the phone? Probably if you're calling not within business hours, we will not pick up the phone, but we should be picking up the phone within in between business hours, which is 8 to 5 EST. So maybe you're out of country and time zones are kind of different, but we should be. What kind of camera do you use? It's a secret, but it's right here. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, there's so many new questions. I never even. Ugh. Well, these are a lot of questions. We're already at 20 minutes, so I'm going to try to wrap up pretty soon. Will Theory 11 bring back sold out decks? Probably not. And when will the next casino-style T11 deck come out? We were actually talking about releasing one a couple months ago, but I think it got pushed back on the back burner for now. So we have no immediate plans to release one, but I'm sure it'll come out maybe like later this year. We will come out with a new one. It'll be not too long away. So, do you ever practice table moves with cards? No, I do not. How long did you have to practice cardistry before you stopped dropping cards everywhere? I still drop cards everywhere, honestly. It's because I keep trying to learn new things and come up with new flourishes. So, in essence, I'm pretty much like a beginner because I'm trying things that are foreign to me. So, I drop a lot of cards. Probably even more than when I first started, so. Any new projects coming from me? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Do you like walls or ceilings? Okay, these questions are getting pretty ridiculous. I like both. Do you like to swim? No, swimming is really gross. Ugh, all the hair and people peeing in the pool. Oh, it's so gross. I swim in like the ocean. It's a lot more natural. Or like a pond. No, probably not a pond. Let's see. Here's a couple of questions, and I think I will end on these. He asks, when is Theory 11 going to have more DVDs on flourishes? Well, Monument by Dimitri is coming out soon, and it will be on a DVD. After that, I don't really know. We do have somebody else signed, or maybe 2 other people signed. But, you know, flourish DVDs, we don't do that often, unfortunately. So, yeah, Monument for now. After that, not really sure. Is Jonathan Bayman and Chris Kenner coming out with any new material anytime soon? No. Actually, last 2 times I saw Chris Kenner, he didn't have cards with him, so maybe he doesn't even do Magic anymore. I don't know. Jonathan Bayman's too busy running the company, so probably not. What's the big difference between the different styles of the decks of cards you carry on your site? Big difference. I would say most of our decks are pretty similar to one another. We try to have a consistent style. I don't know. I guess it would be traditional and more contemporary. Like we have traditional designs like Monarchs and Artisans that are more similar to the historic designs of Bicycle. Then we have new, more contemporary ideas and styles like Love Me and Animal Kingdom, which are less traditional and more chic, I guess. So, yeah, I guess those would be the 2 different defining styles of our decks. So, anyway, that's all the questions I'm going to get to because we're running like 23 minutes here. So, if you made it this far, congratulations. I don't have any prize for you, but hopefully this was a little bit insightful. And so, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Hope you have an excellent weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.